Yeah, the secret's out. You guys have heard I'm gonna be moving back to Adelaide.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
Just doing like general type of packing. To be honest, I didn't even think this video through. But how I ended up in Melbourne, Victoria was I was so depressed in Adelaide. Before I actually moved, I got into a really bad car crash. Like that car crash should have claimed my life. Like I should be dead right now. By the grace of God, He allowed me to live and to be here today. My grandma in Africa was literally just crying to me saying, like, I always pray for you. The devil was trying to take you out. The prayers of my family protected me. Like the car crash didn't even make any sense. It happened out of nowhere. So what happened was I was on a work break because I was in between clients. And then I was just thinking about my life, like how my life was just a mess. Like it was so bad. And I was just thinking about that deep in it. And I was like 2 minutes away from my next client's house. And my mind just wasn't there. Like I was just not there. And then before you know it, I wake up and my head's in the steering wheel. And then there's random guys knocking on my window saying, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm just like, you know when you're in shock, you just don't, you're like, I was like, what just happened? And then that's when I deeped. I'm like, oh, damn, like I just crashed my car. And then I hopped out of the car. I'm just crying. I'm like, what just happened? I'm calling my dad, and my dad had to come scoop me up. My dad likes to make fun of everything. Because why are you making fun of my traumatic experience? My dad comes to pick me up, and I'm just so like hysterical. I'm like, what just happened? He's trying to understand what happened. I'm like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. And I think I got a phone call from my friends saying, they called me out like when they were out, and they were like, oh girl, like, you should move to Melbourne, yada yada yada, come stay with me, da 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 da. You know, me not thinking, because my life was already in shits when I was in ADL. So I'm like, why not just move to Melbourne? I barely had any money. I mean, I had just applied for a job, like got a job in Melbourne, like, but it wasn't like a good paying job. It wasn't much hours. So I took a bus. If you guys know the bus from Adelaide, it's a long drive, 14 hours. And I was just on that bus, just thinking to myself, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what, like, am I crazy? Like, I was so sad. I didn't even tell anybody in Adelaide, actually. I didn't even tell anybody that I was moving. I can't even remember if I told my parents. See, this is how crazy this whole thing is, guys. Like, I just hopped on the bus and said, yeah, see ya, bye-bye Adelaide. Like, the people I was talking to at the time didn't even know. Obviously, I regret not telling some people about my moves. I feel like my life could have been a bit different with them if I told them, hey, like, I'm moving to Melbourne, Victoria, because I just went ghost. I just disappeared on people. So these clothes that I just packed is my church clothes, but we're gonna get the fit that we're wearing to my sister's birthday dinner, which I will be vlogging in Adelaide. How exciting. With all my friends and my family. You guys will get to see my family. They love the camera, so it's gonna be a good weekend in Adelaide. I'm so excited to go there. Okay, let me get this outfit that I'm gonna wear for my sister's birthday dinner. She's 22. A lot of people have worn this outfit, so it's nothing special. So this is the outfit. It's gonna be an all white. I feel like you cannot go wrong with an all white set. When I touched down to Victoria, oh my goodness. Guys, can we talk about what happens when you first move to Melbourne? Because what actually is in the Melbourne air? When I first touched down, oh my, I was bonkers. I was actually not okay. I mean, obviously I wasn't okay mentally. Like, I was going through stuff, but Melbourne was not the place to move to if you're going through stuff. I was going out from like what, Monday to Sunday. Everybody was out. The people that I was hanging out with, they were all outside, and I kept questioning. I'm like, does anybody have a job? Like, what's going on here? It's like nobody actually had a job in this state. And that's the bad thing about Melbourne as well, is like people who have cribs of their own places. You just go there, chill there, trap there, and then like the clubs are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was just a horrible mix. And obviously it was like a horrible mix, and it just got to a point that I was seeing the same people in the clubs, guys. You'd think that in Melbourne, oh yeah, it's such a big place, you won't see similar faces every weekend, but no. No, the same people are in them clubs every single weekend. But you know, the move to Melbourne, when I first moved here, I was just stuck in the trap cycle, and I went through that cycle for a year. I was barely even going to work because I was trapping. I wasn't even a good friend. Like the girl that welcomed me to Melbourne, like I was not even a good friend. Like we're not even friends now. I wish her all the best though. But yeah, no, I know. I take accountability. I was not a good friend. And then, let me get my gym clothes. The most important part in Adelaide. Adelaide has the best dermot, so I need to pack a whole bunch of clothes because I'll be making content in Adelaide too. So we've got our gym clothes. I feel like we've got our gym clothes, and I love this set, honestly. To the person that gifted me this, I appreciate you. I was going through stuff and then just mixing alcohol and everything, partying. It's not a good mix. And then it just got to a point where I was just like, after 1 year of that whole cycle, I'm like, damn, nah. I'm tired of this life. This is not how I want to live my life. Like, I'm made for more. I was literally a bum, and I'm normally not a bum. Like, I'm a hard-working girl, but when I moved to Melbourne, like the whole thing, I turned into a bum. I was unrecognizable. I started journaling my thoughts. Obviously, I was still gymming. That's the funny thing about me. Even though I was in the trap, I was still gymming. I was wasting all my progress though, but I was still gymming because gymming is my happy place. Like I've said before, gymming is my happy place. Like that's a place where I could just go try to clear my head and really understand, like, damn, like what am I doing with my life? Like, I was just so lost. And then once I sat down and really jotted down that I wanted a relationship with God, and I didn't want to be lukewarm. Like I want to be all in. Like I want to be 110% in for God, because I know God is real, and God is very much real, and He protected me from so much things in the trap, and He provided me with a lot of things after I kind of decided to, yeah, I'm gonna work on myself. So when I'm gonna work on myself, there was even times, guys, where I was living in like Werribee in this, Werribee. I was living in Werribee in this messed up house where I would go work in the city, and then I would have to catch a train all the way back to Werribee because obviously I had crashed my car, I had no car, and the last bus to my house wasn't running, so obviously I had to walk from Werribee train station to the crib. And in those moments, guys, only God protected me. You guys know how scary it is to walk in Werribee at nighttime, pitch black. Even though I was a sinner, God protected me. I was praying in my heart. Like, even though, that's the thing about me, even though I was living in sin, I would still always pray to God, like, please protect me, because I'm scared of the dark, guys. I'm scared of the dark. But God protected me, and God just did so much things once I decided to say, like, yeah, I'm gonna lock in. Like, He provided me with this place, with an amazing housemate. I bought my car. Look at me just yapping and not even packing my stuff. I was always so grateful when I had nothing. And I was still like trying to figure out like I was still trying to figure out my life. I was still very grateful. I was always grateful for things like having my legs that allowed me to walk to a bus stop and catch that train. I was like, thank you, God, for legs. Like, thank you, God, for providing me with a job. I was always so grateful for the little things. And when I had enough money to buy my car, I can honestly not tell you. I was like, I don't even know where the money came from. I always stayed so grateful to like my colleagues, English is my second language, like to my colleagues, like to the people that I worked with, that would always take me to the train station when I finished like 11 p.m. at night to come to the city and to come home. God bless them. Those were God's angels right there, because I would always be tearing up, guys. I would always cry, like crying, walking in the dark, thinking I'm gonna get snatched up. God, why? But no, God came through. Even when I had nothing, I was still thanking him. I was like, thank you. And that's the thing as well, guys. The car that I crashed in Adelaide, it was such a run down, beat down car. People in Adelaide actually bullied me over that car. And that was my first car. And I didn't even choose that car. My dad chose that car. And then I got bullied in it and so much other. If you live in Adelaide, you probably know the story. I don't want to go into that. But all just added up and made me all depressed. But yeah, here we are now. And all glory to the Most High. I love God and I'm all for God. I'm living for God because I spent 5 years without God. I experienced the world. The world has nothing for me, literally nothing for me but sorrows and heartbreak upon heartbreak with tears, honey. And also as well, being lukewarm. Yeah, being lukewarm is so bad, guys. You can't be 50-50. But anyway, so I will finish packing and then I'll come back to you guys. Stay tuned on my channel. Your body is a temple, and don't forget to move with purpose, guys. I'm so excited to be having you guys alongside this journey with me because I'm actually really enjoying this. Even though we're like at 56 something subscribers, yay. And I'm loving it. Can't wait to see what the Lord has in store for us. And like I said, I'm gonna finish packing because I can't do it while I'm filming. I thought I could, but I really can't because I'm just gonna sit here and